Okay, so it's me, George, the Tech Doc, and I'm here to talk to you about what it's like to live for more than a year with Android Wear. This here is my LG G Watch R. I'm currently using a different band than the one that came originally with it. This is the second iteration of the LG G Watch line. Previously I had the LG G Watch, which is square face in here. Okay, so for those of you who don't know what is Android Wear, Android Wear is mainly an accessory for your smartphone. You can also pair it with a tablet, but it's better to use it with your smartphone. So in here you get all the notifications that you get in your phone, and you can interact with most of them. Depends on the app and depends on the function that it has, each one of them. So this is pretty good for any Android device. You can also use it with the iPhone, but some apps don't work. But it's better to use it with Android. If you have an iPhone, you should go with the iWatch. So this is a watch that also has some function, right? So in here it's just a Bluetooth device. This device you can have via Bluetooth, and you can pair it with your phone very easily with the app that has the phone in there, and all the notifications that are on your phone will be mirrored on your watch. It also has many apps installed in the watch, so you can use it without the phone. The difference between Android Wear and iWatch is that in here we have many brands. So we have watches made from LG, Motorola, Sony, and other manufacturers. And each one of them has different hardware, but mainly they all share the same software function, right? So yeah, each one of them has supposedly the same usability for each one of them, right? So you can hop in the Android Wear website. I will leave the link in the description down below, so you can read more about it. So who is this for? Okay, this is for anybody that wants to that likes to use its phone but doesn't like to take it out of the pocket all the time just to check something, like a WhatsApp message or something like that, a short thing. One of the uses that I see, like for example, you get a message and you can check it in here, and if you don't like it, you just dismiss it, and it will also dismiss the notification on your phone. If you have like an email, you can also archive in here, delete it, or you can also reply. All the Android Wear smartwatches have a built-in microphone, so it's connected through your phone, and you can also reply via voice to your phone, right? So you can also make a quick reply or say something. If you can't talk at the moment, you can also use the quick reply. They have some of them in here, so that's for messages and mails, right? They just updated the smartwatch, so they have new functionality as well. Nowadays there are many apps that you can download from the Play Store that can also have a smartwatch companion app. So when you download an app on your phone that also has a companion, it automatically, as when you connect to your watch, will send the app to your watch. Most of them, I think the standard hardware for all the Android Wear is they have 4 GB of RAM of onboard storage, 512 megabytes of RAM, 4 GB of storage, 512 megabytes of RAM. Usually the processor changes just a little bit. This one, I think it has the Snapdragon 420, which is a pretty good, for the processor for a smartwatch. And they also have Bluetooth. Some of them, like this one, has a Wi-Fi module, which you can use for something I'll explain later. And you can have different functions. The basic functions as a watch. You also have watch. You have alarms, you have world clock, you have timers, you have stuff like that, but you can also pair with many different apps. You can also have your timer, your stopwatch, you can also have your music, and as I said, it has 4 GB of internal storage, so you can store music directly to the watch via the Bluetooth companion app. So you can store some music in here, So you can pair some other Bluetooth headphones to the watch itself, and you can listen to music directly from the watch. So that's pretty cool. So I usually, when I work out, I usually sometimes just take my watch and I go to run, and I put on some Bluetooth headphones, and the music, it plays directly from the watch to the headphones. And I also have some fitness apps that can work directly on the smartwatch without the phone, so they can track my time, and usually on my medium calories, right? If I had my phone with me, they will also record a GPS. I think there's only one smartwatch until now that has a built-in GPS module. I think it is Sony Smartwatch 3. So that the advantage of that one is that you can use the GPS inside the watch, so you can go for a run, and it will record everything, right? Okay, so as I see, you can customize all the watch faces in here. There are many apps that can let you customize specific parts of a watch face, but there are many watch faces that you can download from the Play Store, so you can customize your watch in any way possible. So I said I just changed my the wristband for this watch. The one that originally came was a genuine leather thing, it's just plain leather. But I like this one because it's it's a clasp mechanism, and it's it goes better with the color of the watch. The LG Watch R is more of a sporty, everyday kind of watch, but it doesn't look like it's a smartwatch from the first glance, right? I had many people come and say to me like, "Is that a smartwatch or is that just a normal watch?" "Oh, it's a smartwatch, yes." "Yes, I put on off the screen, right?" And they were like, "Oh, it looked like a normal watch." That's different between if you like square watches or round ones. There's also a newer version of this one, which is the LG Watch Urbane, which has the same components on the inside, but it changes on the outside, just mainly on the the aesthetics. It's more it's a classy watch. So the Android Wear, you can get them for as low as $50, I believe. You can get an LG G Watch, the first version, and I think the most expensive ones, in the normal kind, it's $350. That's the medium one. So there are so many other companies, watch luxury companies, that are making their own Android Wear smartwatches, like Tissot and Casio and stuff like that, right? Okay, so as I was saying, the best thing about Android Wear is their usability, right? So it will differ between person and person, but depending on the apps that you mostly use all the time, right? So for example, I like when I'm driving, I get my incoming call notifications in here, and I can also answer right here on the phone, or maybe just dismiss the call and send a quick text reply saying like, "Hey, contact right now, call you later," or something like that, right? You also get the WhatsApp messages in here. You got Hangouts, you got email, Viber, Messenger, anything like that. You can also have your fitness, right? So you have Google Fit, Runtastic, Sleep Astro, many apps that depending on what you have. Strava for side bicycle. You can also have some Amazon shopping in here. That, for example, I forgot some, I don't know, USB cable. Okay, send me a USB cable, and they will add it to your cart, and maybe order it in one click, right? You can also have maps in here. So if you are walking or commuting, you can also check the route in here, right on the phone, on the watch. You can also have Evernote notes in here. You can also have a Google Translate. You can translate by voice, and you can also have your list of Google Keep or Todoist, or depending on which app you use. Recipes for all the cooks or chef bites. Your Pinterest pins in here. Shazam is pretty good because you can tag music directly on the watch without taking out your phone. There are also some games that you can play in here, just to kill some time. You can also have Twitter, TripAdvisor, and also you can control your camera. So you can put the camera on a tripod or somewhere near farther, and you can go with your friends and just take the shutter with with a self timer or something like that. Also said about the music. The music is great that you can control it right here in your watch, or you can play it directly from your watch. The difference is that most of these Android Wear smartwatches, they don't have a built-in speaker. So the iWatch does have a built-in speaker, and you can also answer calls directly from there. this cannot. So you, as I said, you can pair some Bluetooth headphones, so you can listen to your calls and take calls directly from the smartwatch, right? As I said, some of these have also a Wi-Fi module. Okay, so the usefulness of the Wi-Fi module is that, for example, if you leave your phone at home and you forgot it, and when you get to work, if you're already connected to a Wi-Fi network that you already had signed in using the password, the watch and the phone are connected via Wi-Fi. So all your notifications will come through Wi-Fi. So that's pretty great, right? And also you can use this as your phone finder. For example, you can find your phone, you can press an app in the watch, so they do, your phone rings, or you can locate it, right? So as I was saying, there are many different choices, so the style is whatever you want. It's pretty great, right? So yeah, that's I've been using this for more than a year, including the previous version of the LG watch, and I can say that I'm pretty happy with it, because I'm the type of person that likes to use, I don't like to take out my phone just for checking a group WhatsApp notification or something like that, right? So I like to prioritize all my days, and I use many apps in here every single day. So I can use a calendar in here, I use my agenda, I use some voice recorder right in here. I can also dial numbers in here, a flashlight for the night, a guitar tuner. I don't know, there are many different things, right, that I can use in here. Spotify, you can also control it in here. Wallet, you can add your any expenses that you have, a calculator, quick weather. I can also get notifications from here, from my calendar, from everything, right? So it's pretty useful. So depending on the type of person that you are, right? So you have to check what are your needs on your smartphone, right? If you like to browse everything like through Facebook or Twitter like all day long, or Instagram, you're not getting very useful so many uses out of this watch, because you cannot browse content in here, right? So you get most of the notifications right in here, and you can interact with them, right? So that was a quick rundown of what it's like to live with Android Wear and what are the main uses that I have for it. I will give some tutorials of them. If you have any questions that you want to ask, like I have some troubleshooting with your smartwatch, or you don't know which one to get, just put me a question down below and I'll try to answer all of them, right? Okay, so thank you very much for watching. If you like the video, please give a thumbs up, and if you don't, just dislike the video. And if you love and if you want some more content about this, I'll be posting many videos of tutorials in this week, so please subscribe to the channel, and I'll be glad to answer all the requests that you have in here, right? Okay, well, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next time.